Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. B-Gaming is the new YouTube channel. I'm here to bring you news, reviews, and guides to popular and highly anticipated games. If you enjoyed this content, please consider supporting the channel by dropping a like and subscribing for more. Don't forget to ring that bell so you know when I've dropped you a new video. You can also support via Patreon, linked below. This video is part of a series of character guides for Tales of Arise. This is a beginner's guide to help you figure out what character fits your playstyle and how to get started playing as that character. Now these videos were recorded between level 28 to 30, getting to about the midpoint of the story. Today, I'm discussing Shionne, your long-range gunner and healer, also the first member to join your party. Shionne specializes in gun-based, long-range strikes and astral arts. You use her to hit enemies from a safe distance and to use healing arts on allies with low HP. Healing arts cost CP to use, so mind your CP total. When auto mode is enabled, Shionne primarily targets flying and astral art wielding enemies, as well as foes with lower HP in combat. Now because you're a long range fighter, as well as an arts caster, you'll want to keep your distance as you deal damage. This isn't just to keep you safe, but because enemy attacks will interrupt spell casting, including when you're attempting to heal your party members. Boost attacks are a great way to keep enemies in place for casting your arts as well. Now as her auto mode alludes to, Shionne is great against flying enemies. Not just because a gun makes them easier to hit, but because of her boost attack. Shionne's boost is called Wing Clip. This fires numerous beams of light from the muzzle of a rifle. Effective on aerial enemies, it temporarily restricts their flight abilities and downs them. This is great at both helping party members deal more damage to flying enemies, as well as helping yourself have valuable time to cast those healing arts or to dish out damage yourself. Shionne almost feels like a red mage from the Final Fantasy series to play. She has both white and black magic, arts that both heal your group and that do damage to enemies. Your early healing spells include single target heals, as well as an AoE heal that places a healing circle on the ground. Yet as Shionne, you also have the ability to cast spells like Freeze Lancer, just like Rinwell. In addition to being efficient with such a wide variety of arts, you also have Shionne's rifle, and Shionne's perk is called Sniper Blast. If you hold the button to throw a bomb, you'll fire special ammo at that bomb after releasing it, making it detonate more strongly. Special ammo shown to the right of AG can be reloaded with the square button when at 0, or by pressing L2 and square at any time. Note that I did change my key bindings or controls here, so buttons may differ from your setup. I'm old school and prefer the X button to jump and the circle button to dodge. Shionne's perk is a nice way to increase damage output when nobody is in need of healing. The rifle isn't particularly fast, especially when compared to melee fighters like Alphen and Law. Dohalim can help you to heal party members, but Shionne is the primary healer and a great support character for your party. Your primary focus as Shionne is to make sure your team survives to keep dishing out damage and taking out your foes. Pay attention to that CP pool and don't be afraid to use those precious orange gels in a pinch. Given that Shionne is the main healer of your party, having at least one healing art set should be mandatory for you unless you are way over leveled for the area you're in. Starting out, I recommend setting one healing art, one bomb type art to take advantage of Shionne's perk, and then one additional art that does damage. Once you get access to that second page of arts, I like to set at least 2 healing or recovery type arts on that page and keep the first page for utilizing Shionne's perk, along with a couple of good damage dealing arts such as Freeze Lancer or Flare Tornado. Aerial arts can also be fun as Shionne. While you're playing as a melee character like Alphen Law or Dohalim, you usually toss the enemy in the air and juggle them, whereas Shionne, I almost felt this was in reverse. Using aerial arts keeps Shionne in the air, safely above the enemy and still dishing out some damage. If you like playing a healer, you'll enjoy Shionne. Being able to resurrect party members in a tough fight can mean the difference between victory and defeat. As I said, this video is part of a series of guides for each playable character in Tales of Arise. Alphen is your main character and a melee fighter. Law, your other melee fighter. Dohalim, your mid-range fighter and healer. Rinwell, your long-range caster or mage. And finally, Kisara, your party's tank. If you're interested in these characters, I'll have linked their guides in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks to all of you who support this channel. I'm going to keep working to bring you entertaining gaming content along with the latest news, and hope to see you in the next video. If you've made it to the end of the video, please leave a comment and tell me who you prefer healing in a tough fight. Dohalim, Shionne, or the two of them together.